Hi everybody, I'm Paul Swangard at the 2024 USTFCCCA Convention in Orlando, Florida, as we get set for the presentation of the Bowerman Award on Thursday night. 6 well-deserving nominees, only 2 to be given that huge trophy, and Parker Valby.
It's quite heavy, I just lifted it.
Well, and you should have a conversation with the winners of past, that you take that sucker home. So
You know, thankfully my parents live like 2 hours from here, so I would
don't want to pawn this sucker off.
I would be driving it. Well, I'm going to be here.
I don't know if you get like an extra bag at TSA or something if you have a massive.
I know.
Collegiate.
I wonder if you just like carry it on and have it sit in your lap.
Get a whole seat maybe. Yeah.
That'd be nice. You don't have to sit next to
Parker,
someone.
you were saying like you didn't understand how big this thing is. I mean, there are literally hundreds of coaches from around the country that have been spending a lot of time here. But the Bowerman, obviously a way to celebrate the sport at the end of a long year. I mean, it's always nice to be nominated, of course. That's what they say in these awards ceremonies. But what does it mean to you?
Yeah, I'm super grateful to be nominated for this amazing award, and it would be an honor. It's honestly an honor to be nominated alongside all of these amazing people who have won it and who have been nominated in the past, and people I look up to. And yeah, I'm super grateful to be here and excited.
Yeah, and in the midst of transition, obviously, as you move on to your professional career, we'll talk a little bit about that in a moment. But this, for your contributions to collegiate track and field for your career, and you were almost running out of fingers on your hand to count all your national championships as we saw you just kind of blaze a new trail. Why is this an important moment for you to just sort of appreciate all that you contributed to your college career and then be ready to move to that next chapter? Yeah,
I definitely didn't have like the most storybook collegiate career, I would say. It didn't start out very normal, how I would have expected it to. I came in during COVID, and it was definitely, I'm super grateful for everything that I went through in college, and it has shaped me into the person that I am today, and I wouldn't be where I am today without the Gator Nation and everyone at the University of Florida.
We've got a Gator clap there, and we had Marquise Dendy, one of the former Florida winners, who was here a little bit earlier on.
Do you have Grant too?
Grant was on the golf course. I guess I can say that.
He would be on the golf course.
He would be on the golf course. He's going to co-host the red carpet with me on Thursday, so you'll see him as we.
Yes, and the show.
I know. No, Queen Clay is going to be the co-host with John Anderson this year. So Grant will be.
Oh, he's the red carpet host.
He's red carpet, and it's absolutely a perfect spot for Grant to work the room for
Where's
30
the red
minutes.
Carpet?
It is just adjacent to the entrance to the awards room. So
cool.
You'll
I'm
walk.
excited.
Yeah. Do you know what you're wearing yet? That's an important question.
I do know what I'm wearing.
Do you want to share that yet with the world, or?
I'm wearing a red dress.
Red dress.
Yeah, red dress for the red carpet.
Okay, that's true.
It took a lot. I ordered a whole lot of dresses. My bank account is crying, but I had to make sure it's the right one.
Hey, look good is part of the.
Look good, feel good.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely
Perform
the case.
good.
All right, so now a proud resident of the greater Boston area with a new apartment that you may never see until the spring.
Cheers.
But it's got to be both excitement but also trepidation in all the moves that you're making, and it's probably happening really quick.
Yeah, no, it is happening really quick. Sorry.
It's okay.
Don't interrupt my show, please.
Maya Ramsden, always interrupting other people's shows.
She is, always, isn't she?
Those Harvard people.
Oh my gosh, and there's Samantha and Willie, and his name is William.
And speaking of Boston, that's okay, we'll get back on track.
Yeah, no, so yes, it's been quite a whirlwind these past few months. I went from the Olympics back to Gainesville for a little bit. Well, I wasn't really back to Gainesville. I was kind of traveling for a little bit, and then I was home. So no, I moved to Boston like October, and I finally just got my apartment about like a month ago. And now that I'm moving in all my furniture and stuff, now I'm leaving to be here for 2 weeks, and then I'll go to Flagstaff. So don't even get to enjoy my apartment, but I will eventually.
Yeah. In your way of approaching your training and your preparation for a year that may include a very long year, because we're talking about a World Outdoor Championship that's going to happen in late September. How do you approach goal setting? Are you writing things down? Are you starting with a conversation with your coach, or do you lead that process by talking to yourself first?
It's funny. I was actually me and Maya just went for a run together, and I was just telling her it's a lot harder to set goals in the professional setting than it is in the collegiate setting, just because nothing is like promised. And it's just like, it's being like, you're like a freshman in college again. It's like, I don't know anything about the professional world. It's like, I'm just taking each day as it comes. And yes, I talk to Mark about it. I'll talk to like my parents. My dad is my agent. Like, yes, I talk to everyone, and I try to set goals as much as I can. But yeah, ultimately, like, my goal is to be the best that I can be in the world setting. And yeah, like you said, the focus is the championships in Tokyo. So it's just like figuring out what the best process is along the way to get there.
Yeah. Anything surprise you about what you accomplished this year, given those conversations you had a year ago?
Yeah, a lot. Actually, I would not have said that I would have accomplished what I did this year last year. This time last year, I guess I had won 2 NCAA championships at that point. But I guess running professionally and achieving what I did was becoming more of a vision at this time last year. But like before cross country season last year, when I had 1 NCAA title, I thought I was going to quit the sport of running. I would have never said that I would have accomplished what I did this past year. It's been a dream, and I'm super grateful for all of it.
And just that whole ability to have gone through a team processing, to go on an international team and going through those motions. Now, it's all second nature when you get a chance to represent Team USA again. It's going to be...
Exactly. I was just telling someone. I think it was my Uber driver, actually, because he picked up my suitcase because it was the Team USA one. He was like, "Can I ask what kind of like sports equipment you have in here?" And I said, "Sir, that's my luggage. That's my clothes. I have no equipment in there." He was like, "Oh, surely you do like hockey or something." And I was like, "No, I run. I have running shoes in there. I guess I have sports equipment, but no, I'm just an overpacker." But yeah, I was telling him, I was like, yeah, I'm super grateful for the experience that I had in this past Olympics, because like, even though it wasn't my ultimate outcome that I would have dreamed of, ultimately I was cooked at that time. Anyways, I'm grateful that I learned everything, like going through, like you said, like international travels and just the whole process, honestly. I'm grateful that I did that in Paris so that I could be ready to win a medal in LA.
You're a freshman pro with experience, basically. You carried a lot of like AP credits into your pro career. You got a lot.
Basically, yeah, sure.
I'm pushing for analogies late in the day. It's, best
I forgot about
do.
AP classes. You just brought out like a triggering memory.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So on the schedule ahead, we're going to see you run at the track and New Balance. At least that's been announced. You're going to race indoors for a little bit. Just the
best
excitement
track
about
out there.
that. Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful place, and of course your partnership now with New Balance affords you a great platform.
That's my training grounds.
Yeah. What do you plan with the indoor season? Is it just go out and have some fun, or we see you in China?
I don't have a set plan yet.
Okay.
We're still talking that over, so I can't really give you a definite answer on that.
You're
but
saying there's a chance.
I'm saying there's a chance. There's a chance for anything. Anything's possible.
Yeah. And then with the New Balance partnership, I think it's important. I've had conversations with your folks who are very gracious with their time when we're waiting for you to run those 25 laps sometimes, and we're all waiting. Is she done yet? I know she's running fast, but
I think that same thing.
I think we all sense that you really want to step into that opportunity and do something with your career beyond just running track, and New Balance seems to be a partner that wants to be along with that ride with you. Can you just talk about some of the early conversations you've had with them about what does your pro career want to give you, both professionally as an athlete, but also as someone who's representing a brand, but also trying to, impact either the sport or your community, and kind of how do you see that partnership evolving?
Yeah, no, ultimately they were just the right fit and the right family for me, and both of our visions aligned, and they were willing to like work together, and I'm super grateful to be a part of the family, and so
it'll be fun to see how that all rolls out. I know that you've got a lot to get to in terms of preparation. That red dress is going to make a splash, I'm sure.
Yeah, apparently you have a dinner right now or something.
Actually, adjacent to this, wish we could be live streaming it. They're actually having all the coaches at a Mondo party in which they're being timed in 40-yard dashes.
Oh,
So
it can't be filmed, you said?
Well, it probably should be, because it may be
It
more.
should be filmed, yeah.
And actually what we should do is have all of you who are athletes go and be the mix zone and then interview the coaches
Yeah.
with all those dumb questions that members of us media give you at the
Where's this happening at?
It's happening down the hallway at the Mondo party.
Oh.
So might be worth a look.
Is that where my dinner is?
Or
you don't know that answer?
I don't know that answer.
Okay, I'll go find out.
All right, we'll figure it out. Parker, enjoy the time here in Orlando. Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you so much. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa.
Yes, all of those things.
Happy New Year.
And we'll see you in Boston in
Cheers
February.
to 2025.
Yeah. All right.
And 2024.
Parker Valby, one of our nominees for the Bowerman Award here in 2024. We have more of those interviews with some of our former winners and nominees on runnerspace.com.